Hello, this is Dan.
And Phil.
What are you after?
Chocolate ring.
You are listening to BBC Radio 1, where for the next hour, some of the biggest stars of the internet take control of your radio.
Ow, Charlie!
I am Charlie McDonald. My name's Jack Howard.
And I'm Dean Dobbs.
It's a Leo Pluro Dan, Charlie.
Hi, everyone!
Is this thing on?
This is the Internet Takeover. Major Lazer with Lean On, and you're now listening to and watching Dan and Phil on Radio 1. That's loud.
Hello, people of the world. It is the first Monday of the month at 9 p.m, which means that you are listening to the Internet Takeover on Radio 1 with Dan and Phil.
It's May the 4th, which relates to this song in a big way.
Yeah, sure.
May the 4th be with you.
You know, I don't feel like we're big enough Star Wars fans to do this. I mean, it was a funny idea, but this is a really epic song. I just feel like, I don't know.
I've got a Chewbacca t-shirt. It's shrunk in the wash, but I've got one.
Wow, so you're like captain of the Star Wars fandom with that one. I guess it's seasonal. Okay, so we are in control of your radio for the next hour. We've been well-travelled since we last saw you guys. We've been to Japan and New York.
It's like a club song. From New York to Japan.
Did you just sing From Paris to Berlin?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil, there's so many club songs and hip-hop songs that go like LA to Tokyo. And you just
but that's
chose
the best one.
From Paris to Berlin, really?
Everyone's going to be buying my song on iTunes.
Okay, well, today in the show, in 15 minutes, we are telling you all the coolest things that have happened around the world this week in internet news. The BBC made a game for Big Weekend called Hackstage Pass, which we'll be playing for you later. And we're going to be doing a Star Wars-themed 7-second challenge.
As always, you can watch us live at bbc.co.uk/Radio 1. And if you're not, you won't have seen that Dan is in full Yoda cosplay right now.
Well, I mean, yeah, I sawed myself in half, so it could just be accurate. Am I lying or not? Gonna have to go find out on the website.
And while you're doing that, you can listen to My Chemical Romance.
Na na na.
obsessed with na 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 na.
Was that the correct amount? What did you say? You said na 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 na. Let me just na 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 na. You missed 3.
I missed 3.
Fake fan.
Sorry.
So, we said that we went to Japan. That's pretty cool. I mean, we don't really have time to just waffle about it for 2 hours. So, quick version. Something you loved, something you hated, and something you wish we had in England.
Okay, I loved... What did I love about Japan? I love the weird animal cafes everywhere.
Themed cafes. They
Yeah.
are obsessed with cat. This is like a huge thing. We have a cat cafe in London.
But that's nothing.
That's nothing compared to what they had in Tokyo.
They have snake cafes,
Snakes.
owl cafes, robot cafes.
The owl cafe seemed a bit creepy. I didn't really want to nibble on a Victoria sponge while having an owl put on my shoulder. Sounds a bit scary.
And a maid cafe, which
Went
we'll talk
to a
about
maid
later.
cafe, didn't we? That
Yep.
was fun. Well, I mean, we could tell them that. What's the idea behind a maid cafe? It's like you're role-playing as a Victorian lord that has maids serving them afternoon tea. It's not creepy. I've been told it's not creepy. It's just a fun thing.
It's like being in an anime where you are a lord and they are dancing around your cakes. Anyway,
Wow.
something I didn't like was the breakfast.
Oh, man. Traditional Japanese breakfast.
I mean, you might like fish in the morning instead of cereal,
What do you
but
mean you don't want
personally,
miso soup at 5?
I don't want fermented fish eggs on my cereal. I'm sorry, Japan.
He's such a bad tourist.
I am.
We were there for like over a week and he just had waffles every day for breakfast.
Went straight for the waffles.
You're a terrible human. Okay, and what about take back home? What is the Western world missing?
Japanese toilets. Definitely. They were incredible.
Okay, so tell them about the toilet.
Right, first of all, sit down, heated seat.
What?
Look to your left and you've got this control panel.
Control panel.
Do you want the massage function? Do you want the water jet into your butt? That cleans your butt. There's like a water jet.
Okay,
goes right up.
skip over that one. That's a bit too much detail for the radio.
Do you want the radio on your toilet?
They got it.
They got it all.
You got attacked by the toilet
I did.
because you wanted to show people on camera the thing you stuck in your hand in front of the sensor and it squirted at you.
It squirted
so
all over me.
That was a bit bad.
That was a lesson I was learning. But that's what I wanted to talk about today.
Toilets?
Not toilet squirting, but toilets in general.
Okay.
If you could improve a toilet in any way, if you had unlimited funds, what would your dream toilet be?
The toilet of your dreams. Right,
Yeah.
okay. You got a hashtag for people to join in with that one?
We're going to go with hashtag dream toilet.
Okay, that sounds good.
I think that'll be successful on Twitter. I'm scared it will replace the royal baby.
Well, let's see what happens.
I hope
Tweet
not.
us, hashtag dream toilet. What do you want to poop in the most? Here is Homesick, Catfish and the Bottlemen.
.co.uk/Radio 1 now to watch the Dan and Phil show on Radio 1.
That was Homesick, Catfish and the Bottlemen.
We've had some dream toilets already.
Okay, let's see what they're saying.
Katie said, a toilet which plays your favourite YouTube videos.
I mean,
That's just a phone, right?
you could just hold a phone. I'm trying to imagine how a toilet could like rise up above in front of your face.
Confusing.
Yeah.
Becky wants Wi-Fi. A lot of people want toilet Wi-Fi.
People just want toilet. You know, you can just have like a router in the same house as your Wi-Fi.
Nikki
That's
wants
good.
the Iron Throne like in Game of Thrones.
That just sounds uncomfortable.
I would buy that.
That doesn't sound like a heated toilet. That sounds like a complete opposite. Anyway,
Now it's time to pop the lenses out of your 3D glasses and learn some weird things about the universe in internet news.
This is the Internet News.
Internet news. In tragic, heartwarming news, an Andalusian horse named Shanket.
wait, what? Shanket.
It's called Shanket.
Who names a horse Shanket?
What would you name your
That's,
horse?
I don't know, like Daisy or something. Shanket. That's right. Anyway, what's the news?
Anyway, he's been made to wear a full body sock after owner Sarah discovered he had chronic hay fever and is allergic to grass.
A horse that's allergic to grass. To everyone just listening on the radio, imagine a giant mint-coloured poncho on a horse, and that is exactly what it looks like.
He is rocking that poncho.
He does, he looks fantastic.
I think all horses should wear a poncho like that.
Do you?
Yeah, it turned out he's allergic to pretty much everything horses come in contact with
What
as
are the
well.
chances with? That's like being allergic to water if you're a fish or something. I mean, where can you go if you're a horse?
Yeah, or a bird allergic to the sky.
Okay, Phil. Well, he is the prettiest horse burrito I've ever seen. Just hope that IKEA doesn't get to him.
Internet news.
Sorry. In escaped animal news, a sea lion has been on a rampage through the streets of San Francisco after being awkwardly wrangled from underneath a car by police. It turned out to be a pup named Rubbish that has escaped twice from a rescue centre.
Well, if people are calling him rubbish, that's why he's going to want to escape.
I know, it just wanted to be treated fairly.
I, for one, think sea lions should be allowed to be tourists in cities.
Free to roam.
Well, you've got pigeons. Why can't you have sea lions?
As long
just
as they're following the rules,
galumphing into
walking on the
Starbucks?
pavement, not pooping on the street, should be fine.
Yeah.
Agree.
Internet news. Meet Sid Fridges.
Did you pronounce that right?
Fridges?
Frihe. Meet Sid.
He wanted a lovely photo edited so that his finger was on the top of the Eiffel Tower, as his was a complete fail, and he turned to the internet for help. Never ask the internet for help.
Well, I mean, it was on 4chan, so I don't know what he expected, but apparently the results were safe enough for all of the newspapers to repost as news. Here are some of our favourites. So what have we got there? We've got
the one
wow.
where they shrank the Eiffel Tower.
That looks quite amazing. It's shrunk under his fixer.
Or he just looks really giant.
And then they've stretched his hand to go all the way to the top there.
That one is
amazing.
amazing.
Looks terrifying. That's like Slender Man.
Then they cut and pasted the Eiffel Tower into his hand.
That's like a paint job right there. That's quite impressive.
This is my favourite one. They've turned the Eiffel Tower into a mutant snake, which then reaches the tip of his finger.
That's quite... It's giving me some Nokia nostalgia. And then, oh my god, okay.
Finally, we have the Space Jam edit. If you're not watching on the website, you have just missed out, because that is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I love the internet.
That was the internet news.
The Internet News.
Bird allergic to the sky.
I'm sorry.
What does that even mean?
Put me on the spot.
What, to air?
And then that happens.
Put you on the spot, and then that's what you think. Anyway, so we went to New York last week, didn't we, Phil? Which was pretty fun. We met a guy called Mark Ronson, who is really nice and tall, and it got me nostalgic for his old music, so this featuring Lily Allen is, oh my god. That was some pre-Uptown Funk Mark Ronson with Oh My God. So, hashtag dream toilets. That's a thing that's happening today after our trip to Japan, where we discovered the world of warm, invasively spraying toilets. Our lives changed, and now we want to know what your dreams are. Annie said she wants a toilet that senses your mood and plays anime theme songs that match it.
It could change colour depending on your mood, like one of those stones you wear around your neck.
I'm concerned about how it would tell your mood. That sounds incredibly invasive.
It's like one of those shows on Channel 4 where they analyse things.
Chloe Tottingham said a toilet with central heating, air conditioning, food and water so I can just live on it.
That sounds like a house.
If, you know, give me a good app game and that is me for the rest of my life, to be honest. I don't think that needs to be anymore.
We have one from Sarah who says a toilet that pays you every time you use it. I'd buy that one. I mean, would you buy that, or would it be given to you by the toilet?
You. What does that mean? It's like you flush, and then like an ATM, just a note comes out.
Use me.
How would that be real? Okay, Phil, that's just not the right thing to say in that context. And Debbie said a toilet with YouTubers. What does that mean?
I don't know.
They're in the toilet?
Maybe like our toilet. We've got a giant One Direction poster with all their faces.
The toilet is made of YouTubers?
Guests in our house feel uncomfortable.
Very uncomfortable.
Staring into the eyes of Harry Styles while they're on the toilet.
Or at the moment, I've been spending a lot of time staring down at a bathroom floor at Zane. Just feeling sad.
It's been torn off the bottom of the poster.
Sad poops. Yeah, that's good. Anyway, that's pretty fun. Hashtag, I'm joking. I need to get off the radio. Hashtag Dream Toilets. Having a great time. Some good submissions. Keep them coming.
Dream Toilet, that is.
Hashtag Dream Toilet. Get it right down. Anyway, we'll be showing you a teaser of us playing a game called Hackstage Pass, which was made for Radio 1's Big Weekend next, which is pretty cool.
Speaking of Big Weekend, I was having a look through the Radio 1 YouTube channel and came across this thing, which is incredible.
It's an amazing video. It's a mashup of loads of the artists that are at Big Weekend. How do we intro this? I mean, how would you say that?
I don't know. Here's the Big Weekend mashup on Radio 1. By Radio 1.
By Radio 1. Enjoy.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
That was incredible. Doesn't that make you just want to be a musician of some kind?
It makes you want to, I was going to say, make you want to go to Norwich, know what to be a musician.
Yeah, we could. We could make a CD.
Really?
Yeah.
What genre would the Dan and Phil song be?
Opera jazz.
Opera jazz.
I've got the opera, like with my...
That was beautiful. Yeah.
Put a bit of jazz over that.
Whack some jazz under that.
Big Weekend 2018. I'm being realistic. Need to get up there.
It'll be Muse, then us underneath. Are you excited? Who are you most looking forward to?
Muse, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm the biggest Muse fanboy in the world.
Probably literally. Unlike your Star Wars, I think we could open the show with some Muse and it'd feel okay.
Hopefully they won't get a restraining order if I'm stood too close to them.
Let's see how that goes. That was just some warning for the security. You got a month to prepare. Okay, now we said that this was relevant. BBC made a game for Big Weekend called Hackstage Pass, and we have made a gaming video playing it for the Radio 1 YouTube channel. We're about to explain it, so this is just a teaser for the video that is on the internet in your full time. Here is Dan and Phil playing Hackstage Pass.
Hello, Dan and Phil.
Wait, stop.
What?
This isn't the gaming channel. Where are we? Why are we here? What's happening?
Hey, Dan and Phil, why are you making a gaming video on the Radio 1 YouTube channel?
Well, as we all know, and yeah, I mean, obviously, everyone in the universe knows this, Radio 1's Big Weekend is happening this year on the 23rd and 4th of May in Norwich. Yeah. And to celebrate, the BBC have made a game called Hackstage Pass.
It's an endless runner game aimed at getting the Radio 1 DJs backstage at Big Weekend.
But with a twist, as when you crash into an object, as you will, because that happens a lot, you can hack the moves that you just made and attempt to fix your own death.
Like Neo.
Is that... Like Neo, sure. So there's all the DJs on the stage. We've got Annie, Scott, Grimmy and Dog, Fern and... Is that Greg on a wrecking ball in the background?
I don't know. I don't recognise him because he's wearing clothes on the wrecking ball. Quest mode.
Engage. Who do you want to play as?
I feel like we should play as Grimmy.
Okay. That is some epic fringe he's got there. Good work, artists.
I don't think they've made his quiff high enough.
Really? No, it's just like the entire iPad screen?
Yeah, I think that'd be better.
So you can jump, smash through crates, and slide under things, and then you have to collect the 3 essential items to get to the next level.
Here we go.
Okay, Phil, so you can tap at the top of the screen. Oh, you got the hairdryer.
Yep.
To jump.
Jump!
And you can...
Jump!
Yes, good.
Jump.
You don't need to say jump every time you jump.
I got another item.
You're not married. Okay.
What else can I do?
You can slide on the bottom left corner. Yeah, you just slid up a hill.
That was such a
Not quite
slide.
sure how that works. Oh, wait, get it. Okay, you got the 3 items.
Got that one.
And then you can smash through crates.
Ah!
That's Gemma Kearney, don't... Okay.
I just killed 2 Radio 1 DJs. I'm sorry.
You've only been playing it for 1 minute. You've broken Grimmy's legs and possibly kicked Gemma Kearney in the face. Okay, so this is the hacking screen.
Yeah.
So you just failed. And this bar down here is what you did So you can basically change your movements.
Resurrect Gemma Kearney.
Yes, so let's test that. I reduced the amount of times you walked forwards.
Okay.
Let's see what that looks like. It'll take you to there, which is before you kicked Gemma in the face. So then you run from your modified game. Crazy, right?
It's like Groundhog Day.
It's kind of 3, 2, 1, and now you just have to not kick Gemma Kearney in the face. No.
I'm sorry, Gemma.
You
I
jump
just
over Gemma. You don't smash Gemma. Oh my god.
Right, let's remove that smash then. Hacking. Delete the smash.
Now you're like Neo.
I'm going to save Gemma's life.
You mean not kill her?
Yes.
Okay, right.
Whoa!
Jump! Well done, Phil. Well done. You made it. Level 1 cleared.
That was fun.
So did you get it now?
Yeah, I get it.
You jump and slide and punch through crates, but then you can actually change what you do instead of ripping your own skin off because you're so frustrated. Okay, I'll attempt level 2.
Good luck.
Ah! Okay, so smash through a crate. See?
They just obliterated that crate.
Got my Nick's tape.
Grimmy's been working out.
Punch. Okay.
You're good at this.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god, that was intense. Okay, slide!
That is a suave slide, isn't it?
Hairdryer. I'm guessing they'll have plugs at Big Weekend though. Grimmy's packing a hairdryer. No! Oh! Oh, wow. He went groin first into that strangely cube-shaped hedge. Just wind back a forward. Where would that take? And then that would... Okay, see what I did here?
That was some
I knew that I'd have
hacking.
made the jump if I did it earlier. Hey! Who's the Neo up in this gaming video? It's Dan. Whoa! Got a little... what's it called? Instagram selfie. Oh no! Too busy talking. This is such a good feature.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could do this with every other blinking endless running game. Jump! I just noticed.
Gemma Kearney.
Oh my god! Okay,
You're
I missed her. Yes.
And you did it.
With no Radio 1 DJs on Sun Loungers injured.
Well done. Right, final test. I'm going to do this with no hacking. I'm just going to get all the way through the 3rd level.
Are you? Okay.
Here we go. What is that in the background?
I
Is that Norwich? A blue land of pyramids.
Norwich has changed quite a lot from last time I went. Jump over the Portaloo. Okay, that would be a bad thing to smash into.
I'm stressed. I'm going to kill Grimmy.
You can do it, Phil.
Here we go.
I believe in you.
Oh, I missed a thing.
No, that's... Oh, and face first into the deck chair.
Right, let's go back. Delete that forward. And minus my jump.
3, 2, 1, slide! Slide!
Right, here we go. Oh, I feel so much pressure.
You can do it, Phil. Come on, come on. This is it.
Jump.
This is the level 3.
Jump.
We've got to get to Norwich.
Oh my god.
Come on, Phil. This is the final
Here we go,
stretch.
here
You
we
go
go.
over the caddy. Okay, good. Good. Over the thing. Good, good. Don't hit a DJ. So many steps. So many holes. Oh my god.
Gemma Kearney.
Go!
Woo!
Wait.
Pointer on the head.
Oh my god, make it.
Yes! Hey, it's us!
Oh my god, it's us in the background.
Oh.
You wearing a purple t-shirt. Oh my, are we like wearing what we're wearing? How did they know?
That's weird.
Are they in our house? Hello, game makers.
We did it!
Congrats, you're backstage at Big Weekend. That's probably exactly where we're going to be.
As long as you're not awkwardly holding a tangerine next to someone again.
Oi, okay, I'm an awkward person. I do things like that.
I'm going to make it my mission to sniff Matt Bellamy in a non-creepy way.
There's no way that isn't creepy. And there we go, that is the Big Weekend game Hackstage Pass. If you want to play it, then you can either go to the Radio 1 homepage or go to hackstagepass.co.uk. It works on computers and phones and tablets and everything. And also, as well as quest mode, there is an endless mode where you can just keep running for as long as you can to try and get a high score for all of time. So here are mine and Phil's high scores on the screen now. If you beat them, maybe tweet us a picture, but probably not going to, are they?
No.
So yeah, good luck, have fun, maybe see you in Norwich. And yeah, how do we end a video if it's on the Radio 1 YouTube channel?
I don't know. Bye?
Bye.
How good do you think you were?
I mean, I killed Gemma Kearney like 3 times.
You killed Gemma on your first go. If you want to see the full version of that, then go to the Radio 1 YouTube channel, youtube.com/BBC Radio 1. Or if you want to play the game yourself, it works on any phone or tablet or little laptop thing. Just go to the Radio 1 website or hackstagepass.co.uk.
Now, Dream Toilet has been going head-to-head with the royal baby, Charlotte Elizabeth Diana.
Sentences, I thought I'd hear when I woke up.
The toilet is currently below the royal baby.
Okay, are you implying that us talking about toilets is less important?
I'm not
than
saying
the
that. It's what
princess?
Twitter wants to talk about.
Clear,
We
okay.
don't arrange these trending topics.
What
anyway,
are some people saying?
Love Music Replay said, I have heard a toilet in a club that has a racing game.
What does that mean? Just sit in it and play Mario Kart or something?
That would be a very long queue in a club. Mayday Flayed said, a toilet that tells topical puns each time you use it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Would that help the process for you? Or would
If
it
I was having a
distract-
giggle.
If you, yep.
It'd be a bit weird. And Wi-Fi Howl said, every time I flushed, the toilet would congratulate me. They'd be like, congratulations!
Well done. That was a big one for the team. You should be proud of yourself.
Is that just a flashback to potty training days? That's a bit weird.
Yeah, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
You went there.
It's a little bit weird. Anyway, keep those coming in. Hashtag Dream Toilet. Now, remember fun?
What, life before I realised responsibility exists?
No. The band.
Oh, yeah, those guys.
We saw the lead singer live in New York, and he was pretty good.
He was pretty good. Amazing singer.
I saw a girl cry. I don't know if it was tears of joy or she actually really hated it.
This is so disappointing. No, I think that she was enjoying the show.
Why don't you check it out for yourself? Here is Nothing Without Love by Nate Ruiz.
BBC Radio 1.
So, the election, that's the thing that's happening pretty soon. And Tina and Chris from Newsbeat have been travelling around the country over the last few weeks talking about the issues that you might say are important in a series of debates. And because the election is pretty close around the corner, if you still need more information to make your mind up, you can watch or listen again to all the things that they've been doing, their debates with young voters on issues such as education, immigration, jobs and housing by going over to the Newsbeat website at bbc.co.uk/Newsbeat.
This is
BBC Radio
1.
As we've learned from this chat, I think we'd all be better off with warm talking toilet seats.
Is that how you'd improve the world?
Yeah.
Phil, for Prime Minister, what are people saying about toilets, Phil?
Well, Cian Roses said a toilet with a fridge for food, but in a very hygienic way.
That's good. I'm glad that she specified it was hygienic, because otherwise I'd have some concerns about that one.
Yep, Josie's gone on to the level that I wanted.
Okay, your creativity.
A toilet that you can use for time travel by falling headfirst into it.
That sounds like something... that sounds dramatically less hygienic than the fridge idea.
I know, it sounds like an episode of Doctor Who where he's like, look, you've got to go in the toilet.
You've got to go in the toilet.
It's a test of faith. And then it turns out he's a massive troll and there was no time-travelling toilet at all.
But seriously, warm toilet seats. You haven't lived until you found them.
No, and finally, Helena said a toilet that encourages you with motivational speeches.
Is that in case you, like, constipated or something?
Maybe.
Like, you can do it!
Stay there.
Come on!
It's gonna happen.
Stay on that seat. Okay, this is just a really weird conversation, isn't it?
Deborah Meaden is listening. She's going to invest in one of you.
She will invest in that for you. Well, now here is the new tune from a guy that featured in that epic Big Weekend mashup that we played. It is Snoop Dogg with his new tune, Peaches and Cream.
Dan and Phil, they escaped from the internet and climbed into your ears.
That was Snoop Dogg with Peaches and Cream.
Snoop Dogg?
Dogg.
Was that a good one? Apparently, according to the guy that made that video, Snoop Dogg wasn't happy about being dressed up, so he stormed out of the set because he thought he looked ridiculous. But then he watched it and thought it was hilarious. Ah,
it's a great video.
Yeah. Would you storm off usually?
I would not storm off. I like wearing weird hats. Anyway, it is now time for the most intense per second radio feature in the history of radio.
It is
the 7-second challenge.
Star Wars special.
Seamless. Here we are. Okay, had to do it. So, 7-second challenge. Been pretty bad at it recently. Have I won the 7-second challenge this year?
I have been
literally 2015.
I have been Darth Maul. You have been Qui-Gon Jinn.
Well remembered, Phil.
Thanks.
Spoiler as well for anyone that hasn't seen The Phantom Menace, but that's okay.
You need to step up your game.
What, me?
Yeah.
You're the creator of the 7-second challenge, Phil. It's unfair. It's like fighting God. It's just pointless.
I've prepared some challenges about Star Wars. Have you got some under your belt as well?
I've got some ready. You're going first, because I feel like it's only fair. Are you prepared?
I'm prepared. If you've never heard of the 7-second challenge, basically we have to challenge each other to do things in 7 seconds.
It's a fairly simple game for that reason.
Yeah, and if someone gets it wrong, it's over. They're out.
Sudden death! And the winner gets to pick a song that they want. Been wanting to play mine for a while.
It's like a wildcard song, the one that you wouldn't normally hear on Radio 1.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, Phil. Meow the Star Wars theme.
Meow, 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 meow. That was good.
You were ready for that.
People across the world
gosh.
are going to set that as their ringtone.
I was convinced that would be like a, what am I doing? Wow, you get a solid ding.
I almost meowed the Simpsons theme, but then I switched it to Star Wars.
That would have been a strong fail. Okay, okay.
Dan, name 3 things a Jedi would have in their pocket.
What? A lightsaber, some Metachlorian detecting thing, pocket lints. They're wearing robes all the time. Dust if they're on Tatooine.
That was good. Yeah, you can have that.
That was like 3 and 1 extremely questionable one. Do I get a ding?
Yes.
All right. Okay, Phil, are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm scared.
Spell Darth Maul backwards. Oh my
L-U-A-N-H-T-R-A-D. That was it.
Didn't say that you couldn't type it out, did I?
No, I typed it out and then read it backwards because I could never have done that.
God, not only did you actually do it, but you problem solved and typed. Oh my God, you deserve that ding, right?
Right.
Oh God.
Dan.
Okay, yep.
Sing Call Me Maybe in the breathy voice of Darth Vader.
I just met you. This is crazy.
I can't speak. That was something else. Okay, you can have that because it made me laugh so much.
Okay. Are you ready, Phil?
I hope he does that in the new movie. J.J. Abrams, if you're listening, please slot that in.
I'm sure they planned that. Wait, isn't it after?
Oh, yeah.
That's another spoiler right there. Okay, Phil.
Yeah?
Say the names, minus Star Wars, of all the Star Wars movies so far.
Oh, God. Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, A New Hope, Return of the Jedi.
The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Sith. What? Oh, no. Oh, you had like space to speak.
I had things to say.
Oh no, you had the time, but you didn't use it. That's
Stop with the
shame.
buzzers.
Wow.
That was hard.
Does this mean I actually won?
You've actually won.
I am the winner of the 7-second challenge. Let me just have my moment.
Congratulations.
I want to thank my mum, J.J. Abrams, for making Star Wars a thing, the planets, whoever decided that the dates should work like this, it would be May the 4th, so this could work out. I've wanted to play this song for a while. Here is my wildcard choice. It is All Star Smash Mouth on BBC Radio 1. That was Smash Mouth, All Star, Phil.
Yeah.
Shrek yourself before you wreck yourself.
This is
BBC Radio
1.
Right, we've had a text. Well, no, it's the tweet from Gino
text?
Rules.
Yeah, what have they said?
She said that your voice wasn't Darth Vader, it was Bane singing Call Me Maybe.
I have a British accent. That was me doing Darth Vader. I think Bane is Darth Vader with British accent.
Because of this, you have to do one extra little challenge.
For still, okay, what? Well, I mean, this doesn't mean anything, but
No.
sure, okay, go.
Just for fun. Make up a rap about space.
Space, I stick it in your face, but there's no air. Where? Space.
Wow. Everyone in the studio loved that. That's going to be the B-side on our opera jazz album.
That needs to happen. I feel like that needs to happen at this point.
It does. We've had more toilet things.
Sure.
Dream Toilet. Fans Lynch said a toilet made of Lego so that people you hate can sit on it. That would be painful.
That's just sadistic. Wow. I mean, that's just worrying. Why would you suggest that?
And another one. Nikki Glifford said, a toilet that would get me noticed by Dan and Phil. Right, well, just close your eyes. Imagine you're on the toilet because it just happened.
Wow,
Yay.
Phil, you're making people's toilet dreams a reality.
It's real. Anyway, I'm surprised I'm actually awake right now.
What, during our radio show?
I've had such a strange ball of jet lag.
Oh, the jet lag. We're going to Japan and then to New York.
Yeah.
And then come back to England and your head's like scrambled egg.
I was wide awake at 6 a.m. I was like, right, ready to start the day.
I was editing a video until 8 the other day.
Yeah.
I win the sleep competition.
Do you just feel really strange? Or
I feel I have no concept of space or time.
Yeah, I was so tired this morning, I put coffee on my cereal when I was going to make my breakfast. A whole spoon of coffee.
Oh, no.
I was like, should I really try and some like...
Did that add to it?
Coffee-flavoured shreddies?
Yeah,
no. Didn't work.
Oh, dear. Well, yesterday I yawned and I strained my abs because I stretched so hard while I was yawning. I then curled over in pain, like, that hurt, and strained them again. So that was fun. And Phil walked in the room just to see me going like... I'm gonna. I was like, just like writhing back and forward.
I was like, what have I just walked in on?
That was not my most dignified moment. I'm going to be real.
Also, we returned from holiday and our whole house had been invaded by tiny moths.
I know. How did that happen? Where did they come from?
What do they want?
I don't know.
Does that mean there's like a little caterpillar nest somewhere?
Oh
in our
God,
house?
is there like tiny caterpillars in my sock drawer or something?
Maybe.
Text us advice, 81199. Are you a caterpillar expert? How do we get them out of our house? Please let us know.
That would be good to know.
That would be a good thing to know. Thank you for all of your hashtag Dream Toilet. I reckon we can read some more out in the last link before we go. But now, here's a lovely song for you. It is Florence and the Machine with Ship to Wreck on Radio 1. Florence and the Machine, Ship to Wreck on Radio 1.
Dan and Phil on BBC Radio 1.
I knew the listeners of Radio 1 would not disappoint because we've had a moth expert text in. We don't know the name.
That was kind of a joke, but this actually happened, so I'm glad. Okay, Phil, hit us.
Someone that signed off as moth expert. Follow these tips for the best chance of getting rid of moths in your home. Change your vacuum bags to get rid of larvae and eggs from your property. Wash fabrics, soft furnishing, linen, towels, and the affected area of moth larvae as they find these tasty like clothes.
Wow. Is that why there's holes in my Hogwarts jumper? We have a moth infestation.
That's why.
Thank you. What did that guy sign off as?
Moth expert.
Thank you, anonymous moth expert who texted in. Where would we be without you?
Also, Sophie said get a cat because they like to eat moths.
That's a bit gross.
How are you coping with your moth phobia in our house?
Thank you for asking. Maybe that's why I stayed up till 8 not sleeping in my bedroom, because there were moths flying. There's nothing, because I go on the internet in bed with the screen on max brightness. Moths fly into the screen and they fly into your face and then you scream and then they fly into your mouth. I hate moths.
Horrible. We've got some quick final dream toilets.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing.
Hard Rock Howell said a black toilet with black water and black toilet paper to represent Dan's soul.
Yeah, I'd love that. Thank you.
Fanstan said a Shrek toilet. That's it.
Shrek toilet, what, completely green?
Just his mouth and face.
It plays that song whenever you use it.
JJ said one that turns you into a mythical creature when you flush.
One that turns you into a mythical creature.
Just turn into Cthulhu and destroy your entire house.
Tentacles everywhere. Well, speaking of Japan, that was wonderful. Thank you for all of your dream toilets. It's been a wonderful welcome back to the UK. Hope you all spent the day in your bathrooms having lightsaber fights with brooms. Hugh Stevens is up next on Radio 1 for some good tunes. And now to ease you out of the bank holiday, here is a funky tune from Tame Impala. This is 'Cause I'm a Man on Radio 1. That's Tame Impala. It's fine. Radio professional. Stop judging me.